hello, race fans, and mic check, I hope everybody can hear me out there. And boy, welcome to Full Throttle Performance Next Gen Sim Racing Series. Boy, this is the Busch Clash at Daytona, and you know they're getting ready to kick off their, I believe it's the second season, and coming to you live here on Rice Motorsports TV. And I tell you, we have had a very interesting week here. I've had wow, I'll tell you about all that later. But folks, I'm glad you're able to join us here tonight, and they're just wrapping up qualifying, and the guys are going to get ready to get out on the grid here in a minute. And so we've got, you know, what they're doing tonight. They're doing the Busch Clash here. It's an open setup league, but tonight they're running a fixed setup. They are going to have a caution at lap 35 for 10 lap, get it set up for a 10 lap shootout. And the race itself, well, the entire race will be 50 laps long. So I think the guys are making their way out onto the grid here. Let's go ahead and head on down there. And I see some folks, and I hope we can get some audio here. Let's see. Well, we were having quite the issues here, computer wise, and we need to, and we're literally getting things just up and running here, and I think that's what we want right there. Oh, bear with me a second, and let's see. I'll check my audio here. Big shout out to Robbie Bice, David Salter. They were really helping me with some stuff. And it literally has come down to like the 11th hour here. I mean, it's just, but I think we've got everything. I'm just waiting to get everything set up here. And we haven't had a whole lot of time. And honestly, I can't hear anything. I just don't understand why I'm not hearing anything coming through. It should be coming through, but it's I don't hear any audio. I see my mic on the meter, and it's just a miracle that we're even online here tonight. But they're making their way out, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you the starting grid here as we get ready to get going. Dylan Hastings, apologize for the graphic. Some of it's not right. We literally last minute here. You know, I'm just going to take that down anyway. We'll put up the timing tower. Dylan Hastings on the pole there. Brian Pressler starting second. David Salter third. Jaden Robert Bingaman fourth. David Smeal fifth. Stan Mayberry sixth. Aiden Berline seventh. Nick Hannon eighth. Jeremy Zafros ninth, and Ken Baum Jr. rounds out the top 10. And we're going to scroll that so you can see where your favorite driver is starting. And I'm going to be, while this is going on, I am constantly working in the background here to see if I can get I'd like to get some audio for those cars, because I can't hear anything in my headset, and I don't see anything on the meters either. So, and like I said before, it's a absolute miracle that we're even broadcasting right now, because this was going to be really close here tonight. And sounds like I can hear my voice over the
green flag, green flag.
That's good. And we do have a green flag, so we are racing. We're underway. That's Dylan Hastings leading them down to turn one. Brian Pressler actually got his nose out front, so we're going to go ahead and follow along with them there. Looks like we got a nice field of cars out here tonight at Daytona. Looks like we got showing about 35 in the Surler. Pressler now in the lead there, and they're going back and forth. Jaden Robert Bingaman. I'm getting a lot of new names here. I'm gonna got to get used to number 72, David Smeal Jr. there right behind him, and so they're coming around, and it looks like everybody will make it through lap number one. And I'm thinking that probably trading paints is up and running. I did try to install run it. I look like I'm seeing some custom paints, so I'm guessing that's everybody's paints. But yeah, we'll have everything working the way it's supposed to be next week for the first official points race of the season. And these guys, everybody's duking it out here. Look at Nick Cannon up there at the lead. Him and Kyler McCarthy there. David Smeal, also the 72 car. And boy, out there, they're getting there. They're dicing and slicing here, folks, and they're trying to get in there. And so I'm going to let you, well, I would say crank up the volume, but I'm going to see if I can figure out something here with this audio and see why we can't hear anything. And I love hearing the cars race around the track. And that's just something that just got to happen. And let's see. Everything looks like it's on. I have no idea why I can't hear my racing. It doesn't make any sense that it's not working. Let me check something else out here and see audio. We'll try this and see if we can get some more sound in here. And still don't hear anything there. You know what? We'll try this. Hold on. Nick Cannon, he's who is that in front of him there? Somebody down on the that's couldn't quite see who that was. I think that was Fitz going a lap down. It might have been Carl Fitz. I thought who I saw in the relative there, but Cannon, he continues to lead there. And I'm gonna go into this. I got to go into this graphics, folks, because I got to get some audio in here. The silence is driving me crazy. It's not showing. I got to find something different here. Bear with me here. Let's see if that gives us some audio. There we go. I've got some audio, and I think you guys got some audio too. Turn that down just a little bit. That's what I'm looking for. And that should at least sound a little better right there. Cannon continues to lead. Smeal taking a look on the outside. Oh, and they get together.
Caution,
yellow
flag.
So we got a caution here. And it looks like, and a few more guys piled in there. I thought everybody was going to get by them. So here, caution on lap number 6. Now, we are running the lap 35. And they were going to have a competition caution there anyway to get set up for a 10-lap shootout. But so now we do have a caution. To tell you the truth, I'm not sure how many faster pairs they had. If they have one or what for this Busch Clash here tonight. Let me go up here and scroll up and see if I can see. I'm gonna try to catch where that started there. It was Matthew Fitz, I believe. Let's go back here. Let's catch. Let's get into the old replay here and let's roll it slow motion. Matthew Fitz, the number 3. That must be him up against the wall there, because I can't see his car number. I think he got pinned up there. And you see everybody trying to, take evasive action. And most of them made it through. Oh, the 52, he got collected there, and there just wasn't enough room. There's not enough room for everybody to get through. So that's pretty much where we are right now. So guys making their way down. Matthew Fitz, he's coming down pit road. And they, you know, they may not have any fast repairs at all. There's your leader, Brian Pressler. Waiting for timing and scoring to get settled up here. So we'll have a couple of laps here under caution. And I'm just itching to go in here and fix my cameras, but I don't want to put too much of that on the screen and stuff, because that would involve me doing a lot of other things. But I'm just glad I was able to get up and running. And man, I tell you, big shout out to Robbie Bice and David Salter, and they literally kind of jumped in. Shout out to folks in the chat. Hey, Donia, thanks for letting me know that everything's sounding good there. And boy, I tell you, we were literally picking up the pieces here for the last couple of days. It's been kind of tense, and but we really, we figured out what one of the problems was, and I actually ended up having a hardware issue. And well, I tell you, anybody that deals with computers, you know what I'm talking about when sometimes computers can be just a wonderful thing to have to deal with. And it doesn't, the computers, they don't care what you're doing or what you have to do. When they decide to act up, they're just going to do what they're going to do. So it looks like everybody's off of pit road here. It's showing, I don't know why it's showing some guys a lap down, but I think they just who's at the 20th position? He's coming around. That's Christopher Lynn. And
hang on, we're not going green. Oh. Not going green.
Okay, something happened there, and we somebody had a problem there. I don't know what happened. We're waiting for the rest of the field to kind of get sorted out here. Looks like a lot of the guys are here, it looks like, and that's Josh Aaron making his way, catching up to the pack. Big shout out to the folks in our viewers and stuff, and I appreciate your patience. And there's a lot that I want to have loaded here, and I don't have anything loaded that I want to have loaded right now. And but you'll enjoy this a lot better next week, I guarantee you that. But we'll just kind of press on here tonight. And I tell you, I was telling Robbie and them, I was worried that I wasn't going to be able to get online at all. And I didn't want to miss the first broadcast. You know, I mean, sometimes, you know, you have PC problems. You can't help it. You know, like I said before, the computer decides it's going to kind of go out on you or have a hardware issue or something. It's going to happen when it's going to happen. And you just, you know, don't want those things to happen. But we're fortunate to be able to get things figured out in time to at least get here tonight, so we can see these guys race around here for 50 laps here at Daytona. And I've got, you know what, let me pull up, I got a folder here. I want to mention our sponsors. I don't have their graphics set up right now, like I said, and, but I do want to get them up here so you can see, so we can give them a shout out as well. And let's see, where are my sponsors? And because we want to give a shout out to Admin Box, Buster's Corner, and Sonic Graphic Design. 100%, guys. Thank you for coming on board, and we'll Look forward to. Boy, I tell you, it's going to be a long season. You know, I believe the season's running. They're mirroring the real world race schedule all year long. So we're going to be here for a long, long time, folks. And boy, I tell you, I'm really looking forward to it. This will definitely be one of the longest seasons I've ever broadcasted. And we're real excited about that here at Lights Motorsports TV. And we can't wait to get into this season for sure. And if you like the enjoy the race, enjoy the league and everything, please hit that like button. You know, it really helps the league, helps the channel. It, like, share, and subscribe so you'll know every time we go live, too.
Green, green, green.
And now we got the green flag, so we're racing once again. They cross the stripe, it'll be lap 11. Pressler, he's up front. Carson Pittman in that second position. Dylan Hastings third. Salter, he's kind of battling with William Brown there for that fourth position. As they race down the backstretch here. Coming down to the stripe to start lap number 12. Oh, and somebody got turned there. I think that was Brian Pressler. Oh, my goodness. Trying to lock on him. He got, where's Brian? Oh, did he? There he is. Now, that generated a caution there. And so that's caution number 2. And he might have had a little help there. Let's see if we can scroll up here and see if I can catch that. And technically, it didn't even register him as crashing, so it's not actually showing anything happening there. But we did see it just as it was happening. He went, got sideways there into the grass. It looks like he did not hit anything, so that's always good to know. And they're under caution now. This puts Ken Baum Jr. As your leader. They're on lap 13. They're coming around. They're going to pick up the pace car. And we're going to, I'm going to see if I can add some, I'm going to add some stuff here. Or at least try to anyway. Because we have our sponsor commercials and whatnot. I like running those types of things. And if the opportunity presents itself, we're gonna get that in here as well. Let's see. There's Dylan Hastings. He's already picked up the pace car. And I don't believe anybody is going to come down pit road that doesn't have to. Oops. And here comes some folks peeling off, coming down pit road. They're going to come down anyway on lap 13 here. In fact, a lot of folks came down. There's Kevin Click making his way down, Carson Pittman. Hastings, Alexander Mater, Tristan Kahn, they all stayed out. It looks like 4 cars stayed out. John Ashley Amerson, he's going up the order there, and he'll be joining the other top 3 cars for the restart here. There we go. Got that's one of them in there. And let's see. We probably still have another lap or so to go. I'm just working on stuff here in the background. As we wait for them to go green here, I'm gonna get this audio turned up here for one of our sponsors, and we'll be right back. Hey, you're watching the Full Throttle Performance Next Gen Sim Racing Series here on Rice Motorsports TV. Okay, we're still under caution here, and I'm not sure what happened to my my graphics here. Oh crap! The thing we're going to have to rejoin the server. This is one of the I had many issues going on this week, and computer issues, and we're going to have to rejoin the server here. So stand by, folks, while we get in there. We're going to have to. This is one of the things that happened, and this is what started it all anyway. For some reason, I don't know if it's my internet or what, but this was where the problem started in the first place. And I don't know why, but everything would go along fine, and then all of a sudden, just lose it. And it might happen once a week or something like that. And apparently that is still going on, but we might get back in here before they go green once again. It's getting ready to load up here. And there we go. So this will take maybe a minute or so to get loaded here. And hopefully that didn't. I think that kept hope to the stream there wasn't any breaking net for you guys. We should. I would imagine they're probably getting closer to one to go now, or might be on their one to go as we're loading up here. So we should be getting back in there any moment here. But I tell you, it always takes forever when you're waiting for it. We'll give that a few more seconds, and hopefully we'll be right back. We'll be right back here in a moment. Now we done lost it again, and now my stream. Now we done lost it again, and now my stream's coming back, but it doesn't matter because we already, and I was talking to iRacing about this, and they said something about connection drop due to download packet loss, and it's some kind of internet issue. I can only think that it's something going on with my ISP, internet service provider, or something. And something's keeping me from getting the data from iRacing, and this kind of sucks here because now it's happened. It's never happened like that twice in a row, and like that. So whatever it is just I just don't understand what it is. We're gonna have to see if we can get back in there again. And it's kind of it's kind of hard to fight this thing. You having a computer issue, but then you're having internet problems. And that's something that's really beyond your control. And I don't know, anybody out there tech savvy or whatever. Something with that internet. I don't know what to do about that one, folks. Because I mean, my regular internet activity, going online and everything, it works fine. But every time lately when I go in iRacing, it's just like I cannot. They have these. They do the updates. Week 13 updates and everything. And a lot of times you'll hear folks talk about, oh yeah, after I did the update, then I have a lot of problems getting connected or staying connected or other things going on. Like some really weird stuff happens and all sorts of things. And I tell you, in all the time that I've been broadcasting, I've never had such a hard time trying to stay connected to the server. I mean, this is all, I don't know. It's something. I just don't it's crazy. Well, we're loading in again, and hopefully we'll be able to, get in here. And we're still loading back up, so we're just about there. Let's hope that maybe this will and oh wow, did you see that, folks? The cars are bouncing along on the track. And so we're kind of back in here, and let's see if we can stay connected. Looks like we're there. Yeah, something is super weird going on here. And let's bring our graphics back up here. And it's Mark Beverly, surprise, surprise, up at the front here. Now he's leading the pack here. Dylan Hastings still in that second position. Tristan Kahn third, Kevin Click fourth, and David Salter round out your top five. And they continue to race along, and I'm checking some settings here myself. And let's see here. And that should work. Beverly continues to lead. Everybody's staying in line there. I think who's that up on the high side? Look a little further back. Now 25 laps to go. So about 15 laps. They are going to throw the caution once again. And somewhere between 10, 15 laps, they're going to throw that caution so that they can get set up for a 10-lap shootout. And then we'll see who is standing when the smoke clears from that one. John Ashley Amerson in the 9th spot. This whole pack here, everybody's staying together pretty good. Now let's see. The number 9 there, William Brown, he's up on that high side, trying to get that high side working. Not able to quite get too close to the leaders, though. Sometimes it takes a while for that second group to come in, but they're hanging in there. Now 23 laps remaining. Beverly, he's being pushed by the 66 there, Dylan Hastings. And we're showing, right now we're showing about 17 cars on the lead lap. On the Brown, he's now got up there towards the front there, right behind Hastings. Got actually a little bit of separation between them and no, Mark Beverly. He's in that third position, and maybe about a half a car length.
The yellow flag is out.
And it's 22 to go. Now we got the caution flag here, and let's see. I don't see any reports of anyone crashing, but there's Tyler Isley making his way down on the pit road. So now they have this caution here. Now we'll see. You know, they're supposed to have another caution anyway to set up for a 10-lap shootout, but you know, by the time we cycle, you know, get through this the number of caution laps here, it might be like 18 laps to go or something like that by the time we go green. So it might be another little quick sprint before. That's your leaders coming in. A couple of them anyway. There's Mark Beverly making his way down. Followed by Tristan Kahn, Alexander Mader, Kyler McCarthy making his way down pit road. Some guys stayed out. Matthew Fitz, he's going to cycle up towards, well, at least into the top 10 anyway. Stan Mayberry, I see a lot of, it's a new league for me, but I do see a lot of old familiar names out there, here and there. Well, I shouldn't say new league. Probably what I should say is new series, because we have broadcasted Full Throttle before, but we're just you know, it was I believe it was the trucks. So now we're doing the next gen cars here, or Gen 6. What is this, next gen? Yeah. And so happy to be back with these guys out here. There's old Robbie right there behind Stan Mayberry in the 15th position here. So now we're showing 20 laps to go. Now we might get the one to go this time. And they originally were going to throw the caution at lap 35 to get set up for a 10-lap shootout. Because I don't know, they were just going to allow for 5 caution laps, make sure everybody got in, and whatever they were going to do under caution as far as pit stops, get everything squared away. But this is going to be interesting. Lights are out on the pace car. So like I said, it'll be 18 laps to go when we take the green flag once again. So let's see how long, if they do throw the caution in just a handful of laps here. Everybody making their way down the back stretch. I don't see anybody on pit road. Looks like everybody who was going to come in is come in here now. So it should be okay there. Making their way out of turn 4. Pace car should be dropping down on the pit road any second now. And there he goes. We're going to come back to... Okay, we got a green flag, and we are racing once again here at Daytona. But look at William Brown. Got a good jump there on the restart, trying to get that lead away from Hastings as they race into turns 1 and 2. Ryan Broderick, Kevin Click, Jeremy Zafros, Andrew May, they're all jockeying for position here, trying to all stay in that top 5. Hastings got a nose out front. Brown, he's on that high side. He's going to get the lead back once again. They come around, and it'll be 17 laps to go when they cross the stripe here. Well, I think I just saw somebody almost lose it going into turn 3. Field very tightly packed here now. As Matthew Fitz down on the number 3 machine, down on the inside. At 35, Kevin Click. He's moving around a bit up there. We see some of them now. Who is that? Is that the 5 car? Taking a look, he stepped out of line there, Ryan Broderick. And now this is, we crossed the stripe there, and it's 16 laps to go. Now, I believe this is the planned caution that they were going to have. This is the one that they definitely were planning on doing. So now everybody will be coming around the pit road here. When they crossed the line there, William Brown, he was your leader, so he will be leading them to what should be approximately a 10-lap shootout here. Got some lap cars right in front of him. So these guys, though, if they were to stay out, they would get the wave around so they can get their lap back or one of their laps back, depending on how far down the order they are, how many laps down they are. And there's one of I believe that's one of the lap cars, Carl Fitz. I think that's Matthew Fitz's dad racing with him here tonight. Making his way down to his pit box. Look at tires and fuel there for the number 18. A lot of guys now on pit road. Now Pressler, he's showing in the 14th position. Everybody's getting lined up behind the leader there. There's William Brown. And we'll probably get the one to go out. Well, I would imagine, well, let's see. We might get the one to go next time around. So they may have a little bit more than 10 laps to go. Might be a little bit more than a 10-lap shootout. And yep, the lights are out on the pace car, so we'll have 12 laps remaining when we go green. I think that was Lucas Nilges. He's making his way out. He's one of the guys that came out of the pits just in front of the pace car. So as big as this track is, they should have time to get all the way around and get back up to the back of the pack there. And the rest of the field, they're going down the back stretch. So it'll be 12 to go when we get the green flag. And you know they're going to be getting after it. When we get down get this low number of laps to go in the race. Making their way out of turn 4. Watching for that pace car to hit pit road.
Green flag, green flag.
And we got a green flag. Here we go, folks. 12 to go. Brown, he's your leader, followed by Jeremy Zafros, Ryan Broderick, Matthew Fitz, Kevin Click, your top 5. Man, they're door to door. Broderick got his nose out front just a little bit. There's a 35, Kevin Click, trying to give that 5 car a bit of a push.
Yellow flag.
Oh, we do have a caution. And let's see here. Now, something might have happened to Brian Pressler. I'm not sure. It's showing that he jumped to the pits, meaning that he towed in. So let's see. Let's go back here. Let's go back here with Brian, see if we can see what happened here. Let's roll it slow motion. Brian Pressler, number 67 car. Trying to see if we can get a, no, we can't get the angle. And let's see if we can find him in that pack of cars there. I think that's him down on the, oh, there he is on the high side. Oh, and the 88. The 88's coming up, getting close, getting close. And the edge, they were a little too close together. He didn't. I don't know. That's. I don't know. Not sure what was going on there, but oh, he ended up hitting the wall, and he collected a couple of more cars, and that's why he towed to the pits. They're coming to the stripe now under caution. This will make it 10 to go. William Brown, still your leader. So he might have at least maybe one more lap to go here before we get the 1 to go. So we'll take another quick break here and we'll be right back. Hey, you're watching the Full Throttle Performance Next Gen Sim Racing Series. It's the Busch Clash here on Rice Motorsports TV. Okay, folks, we are back here. Lights are out on the pace car. It'll be 8 laps remaining when we get the green flag here. making their way down the backstretch. William Brown, Ryan Broderick in second position. Jeremy Zafros third. Kevin Click in that fourth spot. Matthew Fitz rounding out your top five. Pace car heads down on the pit road. Everybody's lined up and ready to go. We got the green flag. Here we go. Racing down to turn one. Brown in the lead there. Boy, he's really being pushed by the 42 there, Jeremy Zafros. Broderick on that high side, trying to get some momentum. Boy, he's a couple of car lengths behind now. Brown, he's he was being pushed by the 42. Boy, Zafros, boy, he stepped out to the high side there. Almost looked like he almost got out of shape there a little bit. Andrew May down on the inside almost had an opportunity to move up a little closer. Boy, they're three wide back there. Boy, this is getting a little tight here. The three machine there. Matthew Fitz. See cars moving all over the place. Oh, and the 32 just got into the wall. That's going to be a caution there. Oh, and a big pile up. It started, I believe it started with 32 Chris Lynn. He got into the wall and a little bit of a chain reaction there. Oh man, William Brown, he got caught up in that. Oh, there he is right there. Okay. I must have clicked on somebody else. And so he made it through. Jeremy Zafros. He made it through. These guys were up ahead of of all that was going on behind them. And I believe they do get the 3 green white checker attempts. We're 7 to go, so they're going to have a couple of laps here. So we'll go ahead and
we are back at North Wilkesboro, North Carolina, where the field is rolling out. We are back at North Wilkesboro, North Carolina, where the field is rolling out for the start of today's 400-lap race on this .625-mile racetrack. And just as the field comes all around turn number 4, the sunshine peeks through, helping warm things here. Bill Elliott leads him down. Benny Parsons on the outside. The green flag flies, and the first Union 400 Winston Cup race from North Wilkesboro is underway. Everybody nicely through turns number 1 and 2 as Bill Elliott has the lead and Dale Earnhardt has jumped into second position, followed by Benny Parsons and Bobby Allison. Oh, here we go. It's just about to go away. They both coming out of turn 4. Earnhardt gets the lead. We had just heard from our spotters that Neil Bonnet. Is on his last lap. This will be his 24th career win. Dale Earnhardt wins the first Union 400 at North Wilkesboro.
Now 5 laps to go here. And let's see. Lights are out on the pace car. William Brown, boy, it's making it easy for Brown here. He's got to put that right foot down and go. Zafros now on the high side. Ryan Broderick down behind Brown. Andrew May in that 4th position. There's Stan Mayberry. Boy, he just got himself up there in the top 10 there. Actually, I think he lost only a position from where he started, so he was already there at the start of the race. So at least he's gotten just about back to where he started. I think he started in 5th. Jimmy Barr is in the 6th position, number 12. The 00 Josh Aaron. Now, I don't know if his car is just black or is that a trading paints issue, because sometimes when the paint doesn't load for the car, it'll just show a solid black car. So we'll check all those trading paints during the week. Making their way out of turn 4. Pace car about to come down on pit road. It'll be 4 to go when we take the green flag.
Green, green, green.
Got a green, and we are racing once again. Here we go, folks. 4 laps remaining. It's Brown, Zafros, Broderick, and May. Let's see what that hotline can do. Zafros looked like he's got his nose out just in front there, just a little bit. Brown trying to hold on. Zafros, he's got that lead, though, as they race down the backstretch. Andrew May trying to push the number 42 along here. Here comes I believe, who is that, the number 5 or number 2, I'm sorry. Or 42. Yeah, I'm trying to get used to these numbers look a little different on these cars. They don't stand out as much, but getting used to everybody here. Now it's 3 to go, and now that we've gotten to this point, there will be no more green-white checker attempts here. Oh! Somebody's caution. I wonder, I don't think, does that mean it's, this thing's going to end under caution here, perhaps? Because now it's only 3 to go. You know, it is 3 to go. Now, that might have happened. Yeah, you don't want it to happen, but that, I think if it goes down to 4 to go, it was showing 3 to go, but I've seen it in the past. If it goes down, if it's still 4 laps remaining, it will trigger a green-white caution. So we're going to see what happens here. So this might actually be the first of the 3 green-white caution, green-white checker. I keep saying caution, green-white checker attempts that they get. And yep, you see it was showing 2, then it went back to 3, so it did kick in the green-white checker setting there. So now the field will bunch up once again. Zafros, he's making his way around, catch up to the pace car. Pace car going into turn 3. Rest of the field coming up. Andrew May, William Brown coming up right behind Zafros. Rest of the field making their way up. And it's showing some guys pitted. It's like the 68 there, George Wood. Him and the other guys back there are Carson Pittman, Aiden Berlane. I don't know if they're a lap down or they were like at the tail end of the lead lap. We do have some activity on pit road. There's Christopher Lynn just exiting pit road. but I do believe that he's a lap down now, or he's toward the end of the. I think he's actually going to fuck because the lead cars are going by. I don't think he beat the pace car in time. So he's now in that 15th position. And let's see how this cycles out here for him. Yeah, he is one. He's the first car a lap down, perhaps. Let's see what happens. He's going up past some folks here. Probably just going wherever iRacing is telling him to get in line at. Microsoft making his way around. And let's see. So, boy, now it's Jeremy Zafros up at the front with Andrew May in that second position. William Brown, he's now in the third position. So, Brown, he went through several cautions there, leading into and out of those cautions on the restarts. But now, with this green-white checker, he'll be starting in that third position. I would imagine right behind your leader, so this will be interesting to see how this pans out here. Lights out on the pace car, so we'll be going green next time around. I think we're showing, I think it's 14 cars on the lead lap. Everybody getting ready to go here. I think I just saw Daniel Menzies. Was he just leaving pit road? Not showing him on track, but it was showing him in the pits there for a minute. They make their way now out of turn 4. There goes pace car down on the pit road.
Green, green, green.
We got a green flag and we are racing once again. And now it's 2 laps to go. Green-white checker in effect here. Boy, Jeremy Zafros, he's out front there. William Brown right there behind him, taking a look on the high side. And he does step out, and he gets past the 42, the 00 there. Josh Aaron trying to push Zafros back to the front. William Brown's trying to hold on. They'll be racing to the white flag here, folks. Brown needs a little bit more help. There's a 63. Andrew May, I'm sorry, 69, Andrew May. Oh, and they're wrecking behind them. And, boy, I tell you, if they had gotten to the line and got that white flag, they would have kept going to the end, but this is going to trigger green-white checker attempt number 2. They just about made it too, folks. I mean, they were just yards away from the start-finish line before that caution came out, and they would be racing around on the final lap right now if that had happened. But it is what it is, you know. So we will, everybody will get all geared up here one more time And that was, I believe that was David Salter. Is he still running? I guess he's, he must have jumped to the pit. Yeah, he's towing back to the pits. Let's see if we can go back and take a look here and see what's happened to David there. And trying to lock in on him. It won't let me. There he is right. Well, he's already, or I guess he just pulled off the track. That wasn't actually a crash. We'll go ahead and take it live here. So it's Zafros, Brown, Aaron, May, Bingerman, your top five, followed by Stan Mayberry, Lucas Nilges, Ken Baum Jr., Jimmy Barr, Dylan Hastings, and Dylan Hastings. Yeah, they round out your top 10. And still, let's see, I think it's showing, it's now we're showing about 16, I think maybe 16 cars on the lead lap. Alexander Mader, there he is now coming down on pit road. I think he was on the tail end of the lead lap, coming into pits now. Tires and fuel there for the number 45. And, you know, there's some guys, Baum and Barr, they're showing retired. And so Mader, he might pick up some positions here just by finishing this race. And he might, I don't know if he has some damage himself. He's still on pit road. He's been there for a minute now, and you definitely would have thought that he would have been out by now. He's been there 48 seconds now. So I'm not sure if he'll get a chance to get back out or not. Major leader Jeremy Zafros. They're probably coming around to the one to go here. This will be a second attempt at the green-white checker. Some more guys down on pit road, making their way back out. There's Mader making his way out. Carson Pittman. And look at it, they just got ahead of the pace car. So they're making their way onto the back stretch as your leaders are going through turns 1 and 2. William Brown still right there in that second position, but now Brown, he's up on the high side though, and you know that might be where he wants to be instead of being tucked down behind the leader. The 69 Andrew May will be right behind him. Josh Aaron will be pushing the number 42. Jeremy Zafros, your leader. There goes the pace car down on the pit road. Okay, folks, hold on. Here we go. Green-white checker, attempt number 2, and we're underway once again. Boy, look at Brown. He got a nice jump there, and he got down right in front of the 42, Jeremy Zafros. Now he just has to keep him back there. Will Zafros try to step out on his own? He's kind of taking a look. Oh, and he got into Brown there a little bit. Brown manages to hold on. Oh, I thought he got back onto the track, but and Zaffro still made it through, even though there were some more cars. Brown is definitely out of the picture now, though. It's Jeremy Zaffros, Jaden Robert Bingerman, and Lucas Nilgis in your top three there with Ken Baum Jr. I think he might be in the fourth position, either third or fourth, depending on where he was when the caution came out that froze the field. So we'll see how they stack up here. Now, this is going to trigger the final attempt at a green-white checker. So if they don't make it all the way around, it will end under caution. Jeremy Zaffros, now your leader. And let's see, William Brown. Now did he tow back? There he is. Okay, he's now back. Unfortunately, down in the 13th position. Let's go back and take a look here, see if we can see what happened. We'll roll it. Now there's Brown. Now you saw him. Let's run that back just a little bit here, and he was just making his. Now he got they're racing along, and Zaffros, I think Zaffros is getting ready to, he's staying right there, drafting him, and actually a little bit of bump drafting going on, and I guess he's thinking about moving out to try to see if he can make a move here, but that almost turned into a pit maneuver, and the number 9 down on the apron. Boy, I tell you, and the angle of the way, they were coming out of the turn, so fortunately for Brown, well, sort of anyway. Looks like Brown kind of saved it, and I don't know. And then all of a sudden, the car went up to the right there, and it looked. I actually thought he had it saved, and unfortunately, he got up there into everybody, the 69 and the 00, and so yeah, that it didn't quite work out for him there at all. So he's making his way off of pit road, showing it in that 12th position. But he's still on the lead lap, though. Now he'll race around and catch up to the pack here. They're coming to the stripe. I believe this is going to be one to go when they hit the line here. Lights are out on the pace car. The whole field is now bunching up behind Zaffros and Bingaman. This will be interesting to see how this plays out. Last opportunity for green-white checker here. Zaffros there, the number 2 there, Ken Baum Jr. Right behind your leader. 66 Dylan Hastings up on that high side. He'll be pushing Bingerman. Middle of 3 and 4. Okay, folks, here we go. Pace car getting ready to come off just about now. Zaffro's holding them down.
Green flag, green
Got
flag.
that green flag. Here we go. This is the final chance, folks, for a green-white checker. Look at Bingerman trying to get a run on the 42. It almost looked like he had his nose ahead. He does. He's a full car length there, now ahead of Zaffros, and he drops down right in front of the 42. Jaden Bingerman, now your leader. 2 laps to go, and boy, I tell you, Zaffros is fighting back hard. Boy, Bingerman, he's getting bounced all around the number 2, Ken Baum Jr., and they get into it. Cars are crashing behind them, but it's going to stay green, folks. Well, I'm sorry, I take that back. They didn't make it to the one to go. So I do believe this is going to end under caution here, folks. And Jeremy Zaffros, I think this is going to put him as your winner for we're showing the final lap here, so it will indeed end under caution. Jeremy Zaffros will be your winner here tonight at Daytona. William Brown ended up in that second position. Was it Brown? No, I'm sorry, it was Hastings, the 66 Dylan Hastings. And okay, they're just shuffling around now. So I think it's actually Zaffros, Hastings, and Bingerman that ended up 1, 2, 3. Boy, I tell you what a finish there, folks. They're making their way around now to the checkered flag. They technically they're still under caution, and the pace car will lead them to the checkered flag. Checkered flag is in the air. Zaffros comes down to take the checkered flag and the win here at Daytona. And we'll go ahead and get the guys over into the interview booth here. Let's go see if we can find everybody. Got to get Zaffros, Hastings, and Bingerman. And let's see if I can find them. Let's see. It's a lot of cars. I see Jaden. I'm going to move him on up. And let's see. And I just thought I saw Jeremy Zaffros down here somewhere. Unless he already jumped up himself. Let's see. Let's go up and see if he's already up there. No, he's not, actually. And no, there's Jeremy right there. We'll go ahead and move him up. And put him up there. And we got to find Dylan Hastings. Let's see where Dylan is. And see if we can find him. Not everybody is in the chat during the race, and we may have to wait for him to come in. I don't see him at all. So we'll go ahead and just jump down there ourselves. Okay, folks, we're down here at Victory Circle with 2 of your top 3, Jeremy Zaffros, Jaden Bingerman. We're waiting for Dylan, see if Dylan can get in here. Hey, Jeremy, you got a copy?
I do. How's it going?
Man, congratulations, man. Boy, what a crazy finish, man.
Yeah, it's almost impossible to know even what to do. Sometimes with that, you just, every lap you end up with somebody else around you and behind you and beside you, and you're trying to figure it all out. And at the end of the day, just hold it straight and hold the throttle down and hope you win.
10-4, man, I tell you. And what a wild start to the season. Boy, I tell you, it's going to be a long season, man. You ready for it?
No, not at all. But honestly, I'll be glad when the Daytona speed weeks, big track stuff's over. This might be the first race of these I've ever kind of finished and or won combined. So,
Oh wow! Congratulations.
I'll take it. It's not that I don't do well at these. I just tend to be the wreck magnet. So, yeah, we'll take this one for sure. Feels good.
10 for man. Now, anybody want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, Turn 2 Terribles podcast. Check it out on all the major platforms. Brent Marks Racing Sim Team, all my teammates, Jimmy, Chris, Kevin Click came on board, Andy May in the beautiful 69 car. If you didn't see that on the broadcast, go check it out. Chris Lynn, my buddy Josh Aaron is back. We've from the dead. He is returned, prodigal son. And everybody else that's there. I can't even think of everything else, man. But thank you all for being here and broadcasting this too. It's been a lot of fun.
10 for man. Congratulations. We'll see you next week.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Hey, Dylan, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Man, I tell you, congratulations on that second place finish. Boy, I tell you, there was no telling how that was going to end up, man.
Man, I thought I had something for him there at the end, but that caution came out right at the wrong time. So it was fun.
Absolutely. One of those cautions came out. It was at 3 to go. And I think if you had crossed the line, it would have kicked it, automatically finish under caution. And so you just missed it by a few yards there, and it triggered one of the green-white checkers. But congratulations. Anyway, you held on for that second place. Anybody want to give a shout out to?
Just the team, man, Up in Smoke. This is new running with these guys in this league, and hopefully it's a lot of fun this season. And yeah, it's gonna be hopefully a lot of fun. Let's put it that way.
Absolutely, man. Well, good luck the rest of the season. We'll see you later.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you.
Hey, Jaden, you got a copy?
Sure do, boss.
Man, congratulations on surviving to the finish there, boy. Talk about mixing it up. You guys were getting rough out there in those last few laps, man, and you hung in there and made it to that podium finish, man. Congratulations on that third place.
Thank you. Yeah, it was pretty wild out there tonight. I kind of hope next week goes a little bit better. We got a bunch of junk cars at Nitro Racing, but I just want to give them a shout out. They stuck through it, tried to do what they could, and I think I got to change my underpants a little bit. Because I missed about, I think, 4 or 5 wrecks tonight, and then I finally got caught up in that one that triggered the second green-white checkered. But
right, yeah. Yeah, and I tell you, you definitely were plenty of opportunities to get caught up in something. And like I said, man, I tell you, sometimes it's all about survival. And you guys survived to at least get the opportunity to fight for that win. And, man, and put up a great battle right down to the final turn there. So, man, congratulations once again. And we'll see you guys next week.
See you next week.
Okay, folks, well, that will do it here. Let's go ahead and let's bring up the official results here, and let's bring those up. There we go. And Jeremy Zafros, and again, I apologize for the graphic up at the top. I didn't have a chance to get everything set up right. And Jeremy Zafros, your winner. Dylan Hastings second, Jaden Bingaman third, Jimmy Barr fourth, Ken Baum Jr. fifth, William Brown sixth, Tristan Kahn seventh, Josh Aaron eighth, George Wood ninth, Carson Pittman, he rounds out your top 10. And I'm going to scroll down so you can see where your favorite driver ended up in the race. And I had a nice turnout here tonight. I think it was like 35 cars or so. And so hopefully everybody will be back and actually back here ready to do it all over again next week. So I tell you, get ready because it'll be race number 1 here at Daytona, presented by the Turn 2 Terribles here on Rice Motorsports TV. So for all of us, we want to wish you a pleasant evening.